like a bat straight out of hell, like Meatloaf said. It is Wednesday, March 29th, in the year of our Lord, 2017. I've got my coffee, and you know what we're about to do. We're about to do a coffee cheers with my family on YouTube, in the world, all over the place. Crazy people. You must be crazy to tune into this thing, right? Happy Wednesday. How the hell are you, man? Sorry I didn't post a video on Monday. I've been getting hell in my email and in Twitter and places where people are asking if I'm dead or gone. Neither of those are true. What happened was I had a friend in town, or a friend over at my house for a couple days, and we just spent some time together. Like my circle of friends all think I'm crazy for doing this YouTube channel. You have to remember, I'm not your normal YouTube channel guy. You know, a lot of these guys are like, hey everyone, let's watch the prank today, you know, or they do a talk show about politics. In my world, this is not seen as being something very cool to do, quote unquote cool. But I've never given a shit about being cool. I've been doing this for more than 10 years, probably 14 years, 13 years, sharing things online on video. And people have always told me it's stupid, and I continue to do it anyway. So on to that, what was I saying? Oh yeah, so she just didn't want the camera on. You know, there was never a chance like, hey, I'm going to turn the camera on and do a quick YouTube video. We just had some time offline. And it was beautiful. It's fun to get off the internet for a couple of days. You know, you can still check your stuff on your phone, but as far as setting up the lights and the microphone and everything, not so much. But I hope you're doing well, man. And let's see, what are we talking about today? Okay. On the affiliate marketing tip, if you guys don't know, that's what I do. And I have a blog where I write about it and a forum where I teach it and help people. And I get a lot of questions about it, man, because it's confusing. It's simple in theory, in that all you really have to do is spend some money and try to make back more than you spend. But there's so many parts and pieces that happen in between the spending and the profiting that it's really confusing and hard to understand. And there's a lot of crappy information out there from, you know, guru people that don't actually even run campaigns. They just sell courses. And so they confuse people, and I get the leftovers. They say, well, this is what so-and-so taught me. And I'm like, oh my God. So one of the most common questions I get is from new people, where do I start? And I'm actually pulling this from an email that I got, and it says, I'm brand new. And I get this 10 times a day, so I'm going to answer it. I'm brand new. Should I do PPC, mobile, native, pay-per-call, Shopify, or build my own product for something like ClickBank? And this is a new person. Those are all different things you can do online. And the answer is they pick one. They all make money. There are people making tremendous amounts of money on AdWords, which is PPC, you know, Bing, AdWords, Yahoo, these kind of things, pay-per-click. There are people making tons of money doing pay-per-call, which is instead of selling a product, you get paid if they'll call the company that you're working for. And there's tons of people making money on native and on Facebook and on mobile and everywhere. So the trick is to pick a place to start. And I'm a big fan of picking a big traffic source to start with, not a small one. A lot of people start on like tiny little weird 5th-tier search engines in Bulgaria that have a maximum daily spend of about $10. And so a lot of people say you should start there because it's cheaper, it's not so overwhelming. But the problem is, if you make a campaign work on a tiny little search engine and it makes 100% ROI, if you spend a month figuring that out, you're only going to be able to scale it to $10 a day spend, $50 a day spend maximum. So why not spend the exact same amount of time setting that exact same campaign up on something like AdWords or native or Facebook or something huge? So when you figure it out and you get it to 100% ROI or whatever, you can raise your spend to $20 billion a day and print money for as long as the thing lasts. So my advice to everyone is pick anything you want. Make sure that it is big. Like, it should be able to spend a minimum of 5, maybe even 10K a day. That way, if you find something that you're spending 100 and you're making back 800, you can blast that thing to 10,000 and hopefully you make back 50. Like, you can do big numbers that way. but you'll never do big numbers on a tiny little search engine in Bulgaria. If I was going to recommend someone new and they wanted to do traditional like CPA type offers, I would say native ads is a pretty good place to start, especially Rev Content, just because they're affiliate friendly. Like you can get on there and run offers that Facebook and Google probably won't let you run. And it's a good place to kind of learn the ropes, and it has tremendous scale. Rev Content, people all the time doing 5 figures a day revenue with huge profit. So in short, to the person that sent me that email, if you're brand new and you don't have your own product, if you have your own product, you could probably just go to Facebook and Google. That's what I would say. If it's a Shopify store, you're selling an ebook or t-shirts or whatever, Facebook, Google, that's going to be your best bet because they love those kind of offers. But if you're doing traditional CPA stuff where you have to get kind of aggressive and use, crazy images to get people to click them, native ads is the best way to go. I'd start with Rev Content because they allow a lot of stuff, like I said, that the other native ad networks like Taboola and Content.ad and Outbrain just don't allow. So it's a good training ground. And then if it works on Rev Content, you can scale it. You can put it on Taboola, try it on Content.ad, and you might be able to scale huge in that regard. But that's my advice for affiliate marketers today. If you have any questions from this world, I know a lot of you guys are affiliate marketers and you've been waiting for me to talk about it. And I'm sorry I haven't talked about it more in the past, but I've talked about it so much over the last 10 years. It was my complete world for 10 years. I lost contact with the outside world. And so I'm trying to take a break, get back into music, talk about what's on my life. And affiliate marketing is part of my life. And that's the difference between my channel and a lot of affiliate marketing guru channels. I'm not here as a business. This is not a business. I mean, yes, I do get email subscribers from the YouTube channel. And yes, some of them sign up for my forum, which is $99 a month. So yes, some money is created from this channel, but I'm not here specifically to try to get customers. I'm here because I like to talk things out to myself. And in turn, I do that on camera so that I can maybe help you while I'm working things out in my head. See, that's the secret. I live alone. I walk around my apartment talking to myself a lot. That's how I work out problems. And the reason I started doing this channel again was because I thought if I'm having this conversation, why not have it on camera, document it, number one, document it, and then number two, share it with 6,400 people or whatever it is. And a lot of you guys have given me feedback saying this stuff is great. So it's a win-win. I would be having this conversation anyway. Before I answered the email, I'd probably work it out loud in my head and then send a response. But now I just do it on camera. That's the secret. Don't tell anyone. Coffee break. So what else is going on? Oh man, I had a really unique experience a few days ago, and I'll wrap up after this. We'll close it down because we're already at 8 minutes and 15 seconds. And check out the shirt. I was going to show you guys. This is my newest shirt that's in my store. It says, "See you in the future." It has my signature. And I got this designer to make it for me, and she killed it. I sent her a draft of what I wanted it to look like, and she made it. We did a couple rounds of revisions, and it's killer. So I'm starting to see orders, and people are sending me pictures of them wearing their t-shirt. And I just saw my man Gene on Snapchat. He was going to an affiliate marketing conference, maybe Traffic and Conversion Summit or whatever that is. And he wore his, so I always get a kick out of it. The "It Will Be Okay" t-shirts. I've seen a lot of people posting me photos on Instagram wearing those. It's cool. So, see, I'm selling t-shirts on the YouTube channel. It's a scam. Oh, he makes $2 per t-shirt. It's got to be a scam. This guy's a con artist. He posted a video at Ty Lopez's house. Oh, he's got to be in on it. I did this video of Ty Lopez a long time ago. A friend of mine works for him as a copywriter. Invited me to his place in Beverly Hills to this massive party full of people with millions of subscribers. It was an influencer party. So I went to the party for free. I wasn't invited by Ty. A friend of mine invited me, and I went and checked it out. Posted a video of it. And now people are like, he's working with Ty Lopez. He's renting. He doesn't live in his own apartment. He's driving a rented car like Ty. I'm like, dude, you should see the comments in that thread. It's hilarious. Like, dude, I don't know Ty Lopez. I don't give a shit about Ty Lopez, but I'll tell you this. Ty Lopez, as far as being an online guru, he's killing it. Yes, rented cars, mansions, probably. But He was an innovator in that regard. He was the first guy to go, you know what? My audience is basically 20 to 35-year-old guys. What do they like? Hot girls, Lamborghinis, Ferraris, mansions. And he set it all up, shot the videos where he's like, here in my garage. And now he's making bajillions of dollars from people signing up for his classes and courses and seminars. So you can hate all you want, but Tai Lopez, I saw his life, man. He is killing it. Even if everything in his life is rented, he's still killing it and living a dream life. So hats off to Tai Lopez. I'm not recommending you buy any of his shit. I have no clue. I would guess it's not instant autopilot riches just like everyone else. But I'm not saying he's a trustworthy guy. I don't know the guy. As you can see, I don't talk about affiliate products a lot because a lot of them are shit. And I don't know about his. I've seen good and bad things. You know, that's kind of how everything is. Everyone's got an opinion. Just like with me. Some people think I'm a dipshit. Some people think I'm cool. I don't know. Anyway, what was I going to say? I don't even know. I went down a rabbit hole. Anyway, maybe today's just a short video. Maybe this affiliate advice is all I need to talk about today. Make it a one-topic video. Now, let's see if I can go further into the question. The second biggest question I get is about how much money should you have to try marketing online? And the number I recommend is $3,000. And the only reason I recommend that is it's $100 a day spend for 30 days. And if you can't spend $100 a day for 30 days, you're going to have a real problem getting data. I also give that 3,000 number because my first month back in 2008, end of 2008, I spent 5,000. I lost 3,000 and I made back 2,000. So I spent 5, made back 2, and I lost 3. So I sacrificed $3,000 my first month to learn the game. Second month, I started making money. I lost 3,000, so I figured 3,000 is a good number. It's from my own life. That's what I lost in the beginning. I invested it into my education. So if you want my general advice, $3K. If you have $3K, you can play the game. If you have 1,000, you can play the game. It's just going to be slower. If you have $30,000, you could spend $500 a day, and you'll learn much, much faster. But it's also much, much riskier. So you have to balance the speed of learning with the amount of money you want to lose. Because the truth is, you're going to suck in the beginning. It's going to be your fault that you lose money. You're going to load up a campaign, spend $500, and then you're going to realize that your landing page wasn't working, and the clicks went nowhere. And you're going to get pissed, like, this is a scam, they scammed me. No, you just suck at making landing pages, you didn't set it up correctly, and it broke. So you're going to fix that the next day. Let's say you're being aggressive. The next day you're like, I got to make it back, man. I'm spending 1,000. So you blast 1,000, and you find out the offer wasn't working. It was shut down. And you're like, where are all my sales? And they go, we sent out an email yesterday. Maybe it went to your spam folder, but that offer's dead. So again, your fault. You didn't keep an eye on it. That'll happen over and over and over again. Something will break. The tracker will break. So in the beginning, I recommend starting very slow, $50, $100 a day until you are sure that the entire process is at least functional. Like I'll spend $50 in the beginning just to make sure when someone clicks my ad, they are taken to my landing page, and then they click the landing page and they are taken to the offer. And then at the offer, someone buys something. I can see the whole process go through. Then I'll push the levers up. A lot of people jump in too fast. Like I said, they're spending 1,000 a day. Nothing's happening. It's happened to me before. I'm telling you from experience. I think it was my introduction to PPV. And you will be introduced to affiliate marketing by losing money. That's the thing no one talks about, ever. Everyone says, buy my system. You too can live the lifestyle of your dreams and travel the world. Nonsense. Your education will, even if you buy a course, it's just going to give you the basics. And then you're going to have a trial by fire period where you're sucking at it and you're new and you're messing things up and you're losing cash. And I think it's important to tell people that because that way you're not surprised. If someone tells you, if affiliate guru dipshit number 13 says, buy my system, instant riches. You could make $10,000 a day straight away. If you load up the thing, you buy the course, then you try it, and you lose $2,000, you're going to go, well, this is a scam. No, it's not. This is the game. This person just lied to you. No one starts off profitable. Not even me. When I launch a new campaign, it's not profitable. It's in the hole. Spend 100, lose 100. Spend 100, lose 100. Spend 100, lose 80. Made a sale for $20. Okay. Spend 100. Oh, I made 2 sales. Only lost 60. Spend 100. Oh, I made 3 sales. Only lost 40. That's the way it works. The first series of events is going to be you losing money and trying to figure out how to break even. Once you get to break even, it's golden, because now you're getting free information and you can adjust accordingly. So the first week, you may spend 100, lose 100, spend 100, lose 100, spend 100, lose 100, spend 100, make 40. Oh, next day, spend 100, make 60. Oh, that's good. You're winning. You're still losing money, but you're winning. Then you get to break even, spend 100, made 100. Some people are like, this sucks. For me, that's bells go off in my head. Oh my God, I'm breaking even. Now turn the juice up a little bit. Spend 200, make 200. Okay, cool. Spend 200, make 220. There it is. Now I'm 10% up. This is the game. Then you get, okay, now I'm profitable. Now let's continue testing landing pages and ads. Okay, spend 200. Oh, made 260. Oh shit, that worked. Okay, so a couple days later, let's try it again. Spend 200. Okay, I made 350. Okay, let's raise it to 400. Spend 400, make 350. Oh, that didn't work. Spend 400, make 400. Okay. Spend 400, make 480. Oh, damn. Okay, this landing page. And it just goes like that. And then you get to where you're spending 8,000 and making 18,000. Like, you'll figure it out. It takes months. Most people buy a course for, 10 grand? Then they launch a campaign, lose $400, and quit. They're like, this is a scam. Not a scam, but you've been lied to. Maybe I'm probably the only guy that's ever told you that's ever going to say this. When you start, even like I'm building a course, right? Wow, I'm in a way off in an affiliate marketing tangent. We're just going to go with it. That's the topic of the day. Screw it. I'm building a course. If you buy it, you will not be able to make money using that information on day one. You're still going to have to go through a learning process, because I'm going to give you all the lessons, all the fundamentals, everything I know. But then you're going to have to put it into practice, and you're going to mess it up. And you're going to contact me and go, your course sucked. I'm going to say, no, what did you do? Okay, your landing page didn't work. That's not my fault. That's your fault. You have to accept responsibility. I did. I sucked in the beginning. I almost gave up because I thought this just doesn't work. But then I realized, like, okay, if it's working for thousands of other people and I'm not having it, won't work for me. That means I'm the problem. And if I'm the problem, that's good news, because I can fix me. In fact, I'm the only thing I can fix. I can't fix the traffic source or the offer or the affiliate network or any of that stuff. I can fix my processes and my systems and how I set things up and how I test things. And I need a checklist to make sure my landing page works and everything's functional, going slow in the beginning. This is all things you learn over time. And it doesn't matter if you buy a course or training or personal coaching, you're going to mess stuff up and it's going to be your fault. And that goes for anything. When I look back at my music history, I'm like, why didn't I get rich and famous with music? Oh, it's because the music industry crumbled, and there's no business there anymore. That's not it. Or I was, people need dumbed down music because my music was too intense, and that's not it. The reason I didn't get rich and famous playing music is because I didn't do the work. I wanted the music business to come to me with a helicopter full of money and pour it in my backyard and just lift me up and take me to Madison Square Garden to somehow I'd be playing to a sold-out stadium. I really used to think this stuff. I was just waiting for it to come and find me, but the truth is you have to put in the work. And the truth is my music probably sucked. When I listen back, I'm like, yeah, that one sucked. There's some good stuff in there, but okay, I see why Warner Brothers didn't pick us up with that song. There's no hook. There's no chorus. The formatting's all crazy. I went into a salsa dance part in the middle of the song, and then into an Indian tribal dance thing, and then into circus music and clown music and death metal. And they probably listened to it and they're like, what is this? It was me. But that's the good news, because I can't fix the music business. I can't fix the world's perception of music, but I can fix what I do and how much work I put in. And, I have to be willing to work with people, band members, players, listen to their input, write songs with other people. I never did that in my life. I just started trying it about a week ago, loved it. The guy I'm working with writes great melodies and things. But it's liberating to look back at what didn't work, whether it's affiliate marketing campaigns or raising your kids or your marriage or your life, your drinking, whatever. And it's really easy to blame the rest of the world. Oh, affiliate marketing is a scam. Oh, the music business has just died and they don't like great real artists like me. Nah, the truth is, it's probably something to do with you, and no one wants to hear it. My marriage didn't work because he was an asshole or she was a bitch. And you really start to think about it, you go, I could have been nicer. Okay, yeah, I didn't take her on a date for 2 years. Okay, we weren't having much sex, and I was really distant, and I was drinking too much. You can pinpoint it and blame yourself. You can find your part. And I learned that from AA. One of the tricks, and I'll close with this, one of the tricks they teach you in AA, not that I'm preaching AA, I actually haven't been to an AA meeting in years. I tried to go to 2 over the last few years, and I just walked out. I went for 8 years straight. 7 years straight. And one of the tricks they pull on you when you do your step work, the 12 steps, is you have to write down circumstances where you're mad at people and problems in your life and situations where someone screwed you over. And believe me, when you come out of a drunken 10 years or 20-year period, you're blaming everything for everyone, on everyone. It's my mom's problem, it's my dad's fault, it's my wife's problem, my girlfriend was this, the system did this to me, I didn't have money, the Trump did this, Bill Clinton did, it was George Bush and the war, you're blaming everything on earth for your drinking problem. So you write all that down. What was the situation? This is a real AA step. What was the situation, the problem? Who was the person involved besides you? And you make that list first. And you bring your sponsor or whatever, like your list of 25 things, 25 situations where the world screwed you over. He goes, okay, you blamed all this stuff on this is terrible. And you're like, yeah, that's why I was a drunk. He goes, okay, the third column, we're going to update this, and I want you to write down your part your part in the problem. And you're like, what? So I want you to write down what you did to cause this problem. What was your part? And you go, oh no, oh no. And it clicks instantly. You're like, you got me, man. And you start writing down like, okay, what was the problem? I got into a fight with my mom because she wouldn't buy me a scooter that was only $80. Who was involved? My mom. It's her fault, right? Then what's your part? Okay, I didn't do anything to earn the $80 to get the scooter. I also didn't understand that $80, while that was a cheap amount in my mind for a scooter, I didn't realize that we didn't have $80 to spend on a scooter. We needed the $80 to pay the rent, and I wasn't considering the fact that there were 5 children in the house and that we needed food, clothes, gas, car payments, rent, electric bills, water bills, all of that stuff. So that $80, I was like, it's just $80. I probably actually caused her more pain than me because she had to tell her son he couldn't have a scooter. And that probably hurts. I could imagine now that I'm older than she would have been at that time, if I didn't have the cash and I had 5 kids and one of them wanted a scooter and I had to say, you know what, we can't afford it, that would break my heart. I never thought about that. But all of a sudden the tables turned from that conversation and I was able to go, wait a minute. She doesn't owe me an apology for that. She didn't screw me over. I owe her an apology. I screwed her over. I ruined her week. See how it works? And you can do that with affiliate marketing too. Like my campaign didn't work. It's because it's a scam. The affiliate network screwed me over. The traffic sources screw me over. I think they're stealing my money. What was your part? Okay, I spent $2,000 on day 1 and my landing page didn't work, so I lost my life savings. But I don't want to admit that, so I'm blaming everyone else. But the minute you accept responsibility, it's over. You go, oh, it was me. Cool. I'm not going to hate myself for it, but I can't blame anyone else. But now I can make myself better, right? Now I can make myself better. It's the most freeing thing in the world. It's really a cool exercise, man. I don't care if you're doing music, affiliate marketing, working out, you're married with kids, you want to blow your brains out. Do this exercise. Do me a favor. Take 30 minutes out of your life and try this exercise. Take a sheet of paper and make 3 columns. Draw 2 lines and a line across. And on top, you're going to put the situation, On the far left, you put the situation. In the middle, you put who's involved. And on the right, you put what's my part. Then you write down every situation that's pissed you off in your life. Everyone you're just violent with, you're just pissed at them. And you write down their names because they were involved. And then in the last column, write down your part. It's a powerful, powerful exercise because what you'll realize is, sure, some bad things may have happened. Like terrible things happen to us. Parents molesting kids, people killing our family members, terrible people stealing money from you. These are terrible things. And I'm not saying you're to blame for being molested by your uncle. I'm saying you can find, like in my own life, we all know, maybe you don't know, but my dad committed suicide when I was 15. And the reason I bring it up is because that's one of those situations where it wasn't my fault, right? But there are certain aspects of it that are my fault. Like he died when I was 15, and I carried that death with me until I was, to this day, when I was 34, I was still drinking and crying. 20 years later, drinking and crying and getting arrested and blaming him. It's your fault. I didn't get any instructions. It's all your fault. So that's a situation where it wasn't my fault. I did get screwed up. It ruined my life, kind of, for a long time. Caused me a lot of problems. But my part in that situation was that I kept carrying it with me. I never dealt with it. I never got over it. I never talked to anyone about it. I never did anything to fix myself to try to get over the situation. And there were many situations that happened in my life, and they all compounded over time. So when I did this exercise with my AA guy, I wrote that down, and I was like, I don't have a part in this. Like, he died, screwed up my life. I don't have a part. He said, how old were you when he died? I said, 15. He said, okay, how long were you drinking and fighting the world about this? I said, oh, I'm 34 now, so 19 years. He said, okay, bro, I'll give you 5 years of grief, which is even an extended amount of time to grieve over your dad. He said, I'll give you that first 5 years of drinking and getting arrested and fighting and crying and being out of control. But at some point, you have to accept responsibility for your own life. Drop the baggage, work your shit out, and get your life together, because shit happens to everyone. Way worse things happen than a parent committing suicide. People are locked in cages. People are starved by their parents. People live in countries where there's no food. There's no shelter. There's no water. He's like, your problem in the grand scheme of things isn't that big of a deal. And he said, your part, what's your part? I said, I don't have a part. He said, yeah, you do. You carried this with you way too long, and you used it as a blame crutch for way too long. And I went, oh my God, you're right. My part in this is that I never dealt with it. I just hated everyone and everything and wanted to die and kill as many people before I died as possible. Like, that's the zone I was in. And that was my fault. Because the truth is, a lot of people's parents die. And a lot of them go on to do really amazing things and make $1 bajillion. Steve Jobs was adopted. His parents left him, gave him up for adoption. He didn't drink himself into prison or death. He was like, okay, I'll show them. I'm going to build Apple. That's the best reaction. Oh, my dad. I'm going to show you, Dad, what you missed out on, because I'm going to make $1 bajillion selling hula hoops. And I'm going to take the family on a world trip, and you missed all this stuff. It's funny, man. That's my part in it. Anyway, try that exercise. The situation that you're pissed off about, it could be an affiliate marketing campaign. It could be your band. It could be your marriage. It could be your weight. It could be whatever, your job. You're blaming your boss because you're not making enough money, so you're blaming him. Here's his name. What's your part? Okay, I don't really look for better jobs. I don't work so hard while I'm there. I don't come in early. I leave early. I come in late. Your fault. Maybe if you went on the hunt for your actual job that you want to do, or if you put in more effort, you can make more money. Maybe, it's on you, kind of. Like, I had a friend, and she didn't get a raise at her job for 10 years. She's working in a company, and they didn't give her a raise for 10 years. And she was complaining about it. I said, did you ever ask him for a raise? She said, well, no. I said, well, ask him for a raise. You've been there 10 years, ask him for a raise. She was like, I don't know. I don't know how to do that. So just ask for a raise. She went in and said, I've been here 10 years. I think I need to start getting regular raises. And they were like, okay, cool. Gave her a raise. Magic. Give it a shot. Try it. Let me know what you think. that's it for this episode. We're at 30 minutes, man, and whatever. This is kind of a podcast at this point. I'm actually probably going to turn this into a podcast. If there's a podcast expert that's still watching the video, post in the comments. Let's talk. I want to set this up as a podcast at some point. Why not? Just take the audio from the video, upload it to Libsyn or whatever it is, and get on it. But anyway, man, I'm going to shut up now, drink this coffee, get ready for the day. I've got work, coffee, video. I'm doing a Mad Society meetup at 3 p.m. Really going to have an interview with this new cool Rev or native ads software. Then I'm going to, after that, my work day is kind of over. So I'm going to head outside, take some edibles, and have an outdoor adventure of some kind. So I hope, what are you doing today? Let me know what you're doing. If you have a schedule, 3 things you're going to do today, 5 things you're going to do, post in the comments. Let's talk about it. Always interested to see what you have going on because I love you guys. You're my best friends that I don't know yet. I'm sure I'll meet some of you at some point. I've been chased down on the streets a couple of times from the YouTube channel. People yelling, hey, hey. And I'm like, no, I don't have any money, bro. I don't have any money. No. I don't want anything. I don't want to buy anything. They're like, no. I know who you are. You're that Malan guy, right? Or Merlin from YouTube. I'm like, Malan? They're like, yeah, that's it. The tattoos and see you in the future and all that shit. I'm like, oh my God, come here, give him a hug. I'm like, I thought you were going to ask me for money. But anyway, it's funny, man. Anyway, I hope you're doing well. If you see me on the street, hit me up. And that's it for today, man. Coffee cheers on the way out. Boom. Have a beautiful day. We'll see you in the future.